doing today? Good afternoon, good day, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Happy 4th of July, guys, if you're in America. Yeah, so we're starting off this 4th of July party fiesta in an awesome way. In Spanish, they call it empanadas. In German, they call it Taschen. And in English, they call it meat pie. We're about to have fun. We're going to have meat pie, as you can see. So I'm starting to introduce you to all the ingredients that we're going to need for the meat pie. We need this for the filling. We need onions. If you're going to get onions, please, the best onion to get, if you can, is the sweet onion, the Vidali onion. Actually, it's almost like this shape. It's like flat on both ends. So the aroma is from a different world. It's a little bit more expensive, but if you want to make a fiesta meat pie, this is it. Okay now. And before I go further, have you subscribed yet? Press the subscribe button. It's gonna be fun. Come, let's do this together. So we have the onion. We're gonna have carrot. That's what we're using for the filling. We have potato. We have garlic, knoblauch. We have pepper. And I've already cut them, the ingredients out. I have minced garlic here. I have pepper. I have onion. I have carrots. I have potatoes. And all the spices we're going to need. And most especially nutmeg. Don't forget this. So our flour. I have 2 cups of flour here. All-purpose flour. Just this. That's all we need. All-purpose flour. It's coming straight from the fridge. It's so cold because I need it to be cold so that the butter does not melt, because we need the butter to be okay in it before we start rolling them out. You need them to be. So let's start. I'm going to put this nutmeg. I'm going to put nutmeg in it. I have to forget my words. So we have the oil is on, so we're going to soon go over. You just the nutmeg smells is so like, it's like perfume for this meat pie. So but it's better to blend it fresh. That's when you can also get ground nutmeg, and if you don't have nutmeg, it's okay, you can leave it out, but it makes all the difference. I'm sorry, it makes all the difference. So I have the nutmeg in there, and I'm gonna blend it. I'm watching the oil, it's getting there. So I'm using two and a half butter sticks, and each of them is, let me see what is the size. Each of them is, this is sweet butter, and yeah, I'll put it in the description box. I don't want to like waste time on that. So what I'm gonna do with the butter, so that it can still stay the way we want it to be when we are ready to go, I'm gonna quickly, just with my fingertips, I'm not using my palm because all my heat is in here, and I'm gonna use the big part of the grater and grate it inside the flour. So we're gonna put the rest. I just wanted to show you, and I'm gonna address the oil. I'll put this back in the fridge because I don't want it to heat up. I'll put it back in the fridge, and when I come back, I'm going to do more of this, and then I'm going to show you how I mix everything up, okay? So I'll see you guys soon. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, I brought out the crust, meat pie crust again away from the freezer. So it's still very cold. And as I said, if you don't have the grater, you don't want to grate it, you can also cut it thinly and put it in there. That works too. It's just that you have to work it more in there if you cut it yourself, you know, because the grater makes it really tiny. So you can cut into little pieces, little tiny pieces like this, you know, and you can add it in there. Only that you have to use the flour and break it down with your own fingers yourself. So like this, you break it down, so everything will need to be crumbs. So now we have the butter in there. Okay, this is 2 cups of flour. We have the butter in there, and I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of baking powder. For every one cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, as I said, I'm going to put it in the description box, and it's going to be leveled. Okay, don't heap it, level, teaspoon, level. Okay, 2 teaspoons of. So just to make it even more delicious, I'm going to put garlic powder on the crust. So you eat the crust, you're going to have some taste, just a little bit. Okay, a little bit on the crust, a little bit of black pepper, tiny little bit, just a little taste of it. Okay, not a lot. Okay, and a little bit of the seasoned salt, just a little tiny bit, not a lot at all. Okay, and for color, so it's going to look very, very attractive. A little paprika, see, tiny, not a lot, just a pinch more or less. Okay, and a pinch of curry. This, what I'm putting in, apart from the baking powder, you can easily skip it. You just put baking powder, a little salt, and you're good to go. Okay, I'm putting a little bit of curry. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna mix everything together, and we'll make it to a dough when we come back. Happy 4th. We're in the meat pie business today. It's gonna be yummy in my okay, let me go. This is onions, minced onions. I already introduced it to you. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the onion in here. And I'm saving the rest. You'll see what I'm doing with the rest. Just keep on watching. This rest of this onion, So this, what I put is 1 whole onion already in here. So I'm going to fry it until it's translucent. The onion is almost ready. So I'm going to add garlic. Okay, I'm adding minced garlic in it because I just like the way the garlic and the onion do their romance together. Romance with each other. Deliquate with each other. Have fun with each other. Chillax with each other. So next thing I'm gonna do will be the meat. Okay, I'm putting in the meat. We have minced beef. This is sirloin. I don't know, sirloin. Any good part of beef that's not too fatty, but at least enough marble that it will taste good, but not too fatty. I don't want it too fatty. Okay, so we're going to put the meat in there, and we're going to cook it until the color of the meat changes, and then I will come back and tell you what next we're going to do. Okay, so we'll come back to the meat in a moment. Okay, take a look, it's changing color. See, it's going away from the reddish color. See, the red meat is now getting to a sort of grayish. It's getting cooked. Okay, so at this point, while it's getting cooked, I want to add the dry spices. So I have here black pepper. That's like a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of curry, because I like curry in it, and seasoned salt. Add to taste. If you don't like salty food, don't put a lot, but if you like salty food, go ahead. I just put like a teaspoon of it because many things in here is going to be a bit salty. So, and thyme, I love thyme in it. Dried ginger, perfect. Since I have kids that are going to eat this, I didn't put it spicy. Who am I? Where did you leave Auntie J? I love it spicy, but my babies don't like spicy, so compromise. So we're having paprika instead. Okay, putting some paprika, and hey, I'm not so crazy. Okay, so I added pepper, but I just removed all the seed because I need that aroma from fresh pepper. Oh my God, you see? Oh my goodness, when it hits the pan, things are happening. I'm so happy. What is wrong with me? I love food too much. My goodness. This is my joy time, my happy time, and this stuff is blessing my heart because it's working so well today. It's doing good things to my soul. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This is amazing. Look at how beautiful. Somebody tell me this ain't pretty. Somebody shh. You know she's pretty though. You know she's pretty though. Okay now, so we're gonna add now the veggies. Oh my God, this is so, ooh. The meat is good to go. I'm adding the veggies now, okay? Let's go. So we have here potato and carrots. On all that pleasant fetish loss, and here that right it goes in. Come on, come into the pate. Pate. Oh my God, do you hear the language this thing is speaking? I'm going to reduce the fire. Oh my God, he's speaking languages to me right now. Woo! It's so amazing. Amazing. So while we have the veggies in and they're cooking, I'm going to add the roux, whatever you call it. This is water. I put 1 tablespoonful of flour and I added water in it. So this will make it to be very, I'm watering because the pepper. This will make it to be very moist and delicious. But if you don't want a dry meat pie, you don't have to add this. But if you want a dry meat pie, I want the meat pie to be a bit, so I am adding it, okay? So I add it. This is so good. I'm going to cover it. As I've added it, I'm going to cover the pot and cook it. And when it's cooked, I will get you guys back so you can see what happens when everything is cooked. So when it's cooked, I'm going to let it cool down. We're going to use it for the filling of the meat pie. So I've finished breaking up. The butter into little sizes. They still have a little bit of big size. That's okay. They're all going to join together. But most of them, it looks like piece sizes in it. Look at how it looks like grated cheese or something, you know, like you can see a little pieces of butter in it. We need it. So I put this milk in the refrigerator so it will be cold. You could use water at this stage. Please use cold water if you want to. But it's 4th of July, we're celebrating, okay? So I want to take it to extra, so I'm using milk, okay? So I'm putting milk. I know. So the milk is cold milk. So I'm putting milk and you just use your hand this time. You form it into a dough, okay? You form it into a dough. As soon as it forms into a dough, you're good to go. Actually, let me put it here so you guys can see it clearly. Let me just put it here. I think it's better. I want you guys to see what's going on here. I make a well. So in this stage, as I said, you could please feel free to use cold water. It will be okay. It's still going to be delicious. But as I said, I'm just trying to be extra today. I'm in a very good mood, so I'm doing this. So I'm putting it together until it comes together into a dough. Okay, so try not to put a lot of effort in it because we want the dough to be soft. I'm putting a little bit more milk. Okay, we're good now. As soon as it comes together as a dough, we're good to go. ABC to Z with soap and clean it. So I'm barely touching it. The effort is just, all I'm doing is gathering it together to make it into a dough. So we're good. We're good to go. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to put it back in the bowl. I just brought it out so you guys can actually see it. See the action, because the bowl, you might not be able to see it very well clearly the way I want you to see it. So I'm going to put it, when you've gotten it into a dough form like this, okay, it's perfect. All you need to do right now is put it back in the refrigerator. Oof, that's it. Put it back in the refrigerator and we're going to cover it. Put it back in the refrigerator for at least 10 minutes for the dough to rest. Okay, so you can leave it overnight if you want. You can put it in a Ziploc bag and leave it in the fridge for up to a week or in the freezer for up to a month. And then anytime you need meat pie, you just bring it out and then you're good to go. You don't have to go through all this. So we're good. That's our meat pie crust ready. And I will see you when we're ready to assemble everything. Hey, now it's time to assemble it again. We've done everything we need to do. The fillings already. Take a look though. Yes. It's cooled down. It's done cooking, and now we're going to roll out and just assemble it together and put it in the oven. Okay, let's do it together. Look at our dough. It's ready. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it because I don't want it to get all warmed up. We need it to stay cold. So remember the onion I put apart? The onion is going in there. That is the secret. There's something about the onion you put after you finish cooking the filling. It takes the meat pie to another level. This meat pie is that is amazing. So we're just going to add it, okay? So this is chopped onion, really finely chopped. And remember what I said, the sweet onion is what I used. So I'm just going to put it in here, turn it together, and something happens to this meat pie when the heat hits this onion and the whole thing. I'm telling you, you just have to taste this. Okay, let's go. So we have this. I've floured my hand a little bit. Okay. Remember, we put it in the fridge, so it's still very cold. And we are trying our best not to over manipulate it. And also, I'm just going to take what I need for the size of the meat pie I'm doing. Okay. And roll. Here we go. Put enough flour on the roller and roll one direction. One direction, like the One Direction musician. One direction, okay? Roll it one direction. You know, if you need more flour, put more flour on it. And then roll. So I have different sizes. Oh yeah, I have different sizes. I bought a pack of this. It's like a pack of 6 in it, and it has this baby one, little baby, and it has the teenager one, and it has a grandpa one in it, and they have different part of this in it. So it's awesome. You can buy it in Bed Bath and Beyond. Yeah, that's where I got it from. Or order it online. Bed Bath and Beyond. Okay, so now round. Okay, cut out the round. Take this off. So I'm going to show you a few examples, and I'll show you later on when everything is ready. Okay. So now I'm going to press it to come to the side, okay? And I have this brush, the egg, just one egg I beat into here, nothing else, just egg. Just old egg at the side. So this helps it to seal. This is like a seal. Helps it to seal when we close it up, okay? If you don't have egg, you could use milk, or if you don't have milk, you just use water. That will still work. Just that egg is really good. And we're going to use the egg also to beautify it. So I'm going to use one spoon of the, ooh, this amazing feeling. Oh my goodness. Just one spoon is enough, okay? Don't put too much because then it will like flow over. You see, even this one is even a little bit too much. So learn from me. I'm just going to wipe it off. So you see, that one was a little bit too much anyway. So, but it's okay. We can still food, still edible. Look at that beauty girl, though. See how pretty she is. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? So I'm just gonna use the egg wash and cover the front. This is to make it look pretty when it bakes. It's gonna be golden and shining and delicious. So just put it around it. Yes. See how pretty. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. We'll do more. So you see, I like to make dishes that we can enjoy all around the world, that everybody has an idea. You know, we do this in my culture. We do this, I know this. So I'm actually trying to explain to us that we have more in common than we don't have in common. So let's just love each other, show each other love, especially the 4th of July. Let the force of goodness, the force of unity be with all of us. So as we have done it there, I'm just going to poke some hole into it. I will do more of it and show you guys what I did. So this makes it, not just that it beautifies it, it helps the steam to come out when it's baking and makes it to stay flaky. So just 1 or 2, okay, and we're done. So I will show you when everything is done. Before I put in the oven, I'll call you guys again so you guys can see. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Let's keep on making more meat pies, more meat pies. Okay guys, look, our meat pie is ready straight from the oven. Oh my goodness, this meat pie is delicious. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Tell me you don't want this. Enjoy.